Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage back with you again today, and as promised we are back into the paper bag journal. So hopefully if you are working on this, go ahead and get yours out, get whatever supplies you want. We're going to do a page and then I'm going to work on covering the spine, and if we have enough time I will work on one of the large journal cards too. So those are my big plans. Welcome to all my current subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome, welcome. I am so happy that everyone is here. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go. I was kind of playing with this page and getting items out for it and kind of seeing how I wanted to get it laid out. But the one thing I didn't do was ink the edges. Well, and I only need to ink a couple of them because the others are already distressed. It's paper that I had gotten off of Amazon, and yeah, it's distressed on both sides around the edges. So whatever distressing you need to do would be where you cut off those edges. So there you are. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to leave this open. Have more to do. Okay. I had gotten an order of tea stain paper from Huckleberry Sky. I love getting her tea and coffee stain papers. And she sent me this little coin pocket and added some goodies in it. And I thought, it was stamped on this side with a little note on this side stapled on. So I just took it off, punched a hole here for thumb notch, put the flap inside, and I thought that would be a great pocket, being what it's stamped with, for the outside of this. So that was my main thing I wanted to get on here. Then I had a picture, a photo from Tim Holtz. They had other kids on here, and it was just him left with part of another little boy. So I just tore that around, and I'm going to put him on there. I have some music paper pieces here that I think I'm going to put them both on here. I was kind of playing around with it the last couple days. We've just been staying in. Sunday we didn't go to church because so many people are sick there. It's unbelievable. And we found out from another church member yesterday that some of them have pneumonia. So, yeah, we decided the other day that since it was so nasty and rainy and cold out, we're like, no, we're not gonna chance it. So we haven't been out for several days. And my husband today does not feel wonderful. He feels like he's getting a cold. And so, yeah, we're both getting on to the Zicam airborne zinc thing. The train. Anyway, I'm going to put this here. And then I just pulled out all my scraps here off of my desk and decided I want to collage this in a way that only some of the paper will be showing. And here's some coffee dyed paper, scrapbook paper that I did a long time ago. You can see the lines on the from the pan that I use. I haven't done any in a long time, and I really think I need to get some more done, but I just haven't taken the time. It doesn't take very long. It's just the act of doing it. Lately it's just been kind of bleh outside, rainy and cold, and yeah, for quite a few days, so it's kind of a bummer. Kind of gets you in a not so wonderful mood, let's put it that way. Okay, this, I didn't know if I wanted to put that down, and I don't think I will. This I did want to put down, and I do have a tag for this. And before it gets covered up, I do have it here. It's a piece of masterboard, and I just cut the corners here, rounded here, put some tape on it. It was already decorated and stamped, and stamped it with the coffee splatters stamp. And then I'll put this piece of fabric on top, and I'm going to staple it. So yeah, that's what I planned for that. And then this little guy, I think I'll stand right here. And I think I had this something like this going on. And I wanted this underneath him. This is some coffee dyed muslin that I did a long time ago. When I first started doing junk journaling, I was at my sister's and we did some coffee dyeing. So that is what that is from. I'm still using on what we did. Okay, this is a little piece of lace remnant that I thought would put here. And let's see, I think I'll put this guy, this piece of scrap of journal page here. So I'm using a bunch of scraps, which I'm happy. That makes me happy. Okay, and I may even put this underneath that. I don't have to worry about all the way at the bottom. But I think I'll put this like right about there, under there, there, something like that, something like that. Okay, I'm going to get my Fabrifix, and I'm going to glue the little guy to his fabric here. Get it inked up. I had ordered some acrylic ink like Crafty Cat is using on her videos. I love it. You just put a little dot, spritz it with water, and it just kind of fingers out, and it makes things look super grungy. So that should be here sometime today. So I won't be using it right now, but I'll probably go back on this and put some on here once I do get it. So that would be fun. And I'll show you the next video with the paper bag journal, how it comes out. So I hope everybody is okay, safe, warm, dry. Like I said, we're drying out today. It's like 33 or something like that out. It got icy this morning, earlier. So yeah. And it's the first day in several days that my girls, my chickens, have been able to get out into the yard. They haven't been able to do that, so they've been kind of cranky at me. Beauty's been doing her usual yelling. I call it yelling because it's not really crowing, it's just yelling. And she was just doing it again a little bit ago before I came in here. So it's like, yes, yes, dear, I know. I understand. I get you. I get you. Okay, I need to get this situated here so that I can figure out where I want to put this. I think I'm going to use something different. I have a piece of masterboard here. And I'm going to tear it on 3 sides. Let's see. but I do want to have the stamp showing that is on here, right here. I wonder if I can do it this way and have the stamp still show a bit. Now if I do it like that, and then have this over the top like that, and then this one underneath, yeah, I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do it that way. Okay. So I need to ink this up and get it down first. Then do the usual puzzle. I could do the top-down method for this, but I don't want to. It's an easy way, but with pieces kind of on top and underneath, and it's not conducive to that. So, okay, and I need to glue that little stamp there. I'm going to get it glued down before I try and put anything over it. I'm afraid that it will get it lifted up again. You know what I mean? I'm not making much sense, am I? Okay. Okay, so this, and this like that. I think I'll do it like that. Yep. All right, with this lifting, with this showing on the top just a little bit. Just a little. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Fabrifix because I'm going to be using it for other things too instead of jumping back and forth. Plus this gives me a little bit of wiggle room. Timing. And this right here. Like that. Okay. And then this will go down. Then the pocket will go over the top of everything. That should work good. Okay. Top just a little bit. That will go there. Yeah, I thought I'll just collage this and hopefully it will be flat enough because it's one of the pages that I added into this on one of the flaps. So I didn't want it to be super thick. And same with the journal card. It won't be a very thick one either. Okay, so I want to get this on next, I believe. And then glue that some more. Okay, there. Like that. And then I want to ink this up more. All right. And this right here. Let's see. Which way is better? Which way is better? I think this way is good. There. And then this will go there. Like that. That can go in a ways, that can come out a bit. And then these will go over the top with him. Okay, there we go. Got it figured out. Now to just have it happen, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so today I want to go to town and get some food for the girls and get some more hardware cloth for different things, different little projects. That's about it. With hubby feeling his cold come on, I want to get it done today because I don't know if he's going to start feeling worse or not tomorrow. I hope not, but you never know. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure this kiddo out here. Oh yeah, that's cute. All right, so right about that blue line there. And I'm going to use my Fabrifix instead of a glue stick. You could use glue stick, but with it being a pocket, I would prefer not to. Just some things I don't use glue stick on and other things I do. Okay, tweezers, love my tweezers. Can't live without my tweezers. Okay, let's put it down a ways. There. Right. There. And the thumb hole's kind of shabby because the stapler was through there, but I don't mind. It's neither here nor there for me. Okay, and we'll get this down. Actually, I think I'm going to use my glue stick on this. On fabric, it works great. My Scotch Create permanent glue stick. That's my favorite, as my son used to say. It's a favorite one. Yeah, so stuff like this I will use glue stick because I trust it. And it won't show the glue through on the other side of the fabric, as a rule. Unless you get it really doped up good with it. Go ahead and put you right. It's cute. He's holding a bowling ball. Cute, cute. Okay, and put that away. Get it out the way. All right. Scraps gone. All right, now see it holds and it doesn't show through. I will use a little bit of glue right here. Right, and then this piece is a sticker. It's a Tim Holtz sticker. They're very easy to get off the backing, but because they are so easy, I don't trust that they're going to stay put all that long. So I usually add glue to the back. So I'm using my art glitter glue for that. Like the washer's almost done. It's getting there. Yep, it just finished. Oh. Okay, I'm going to put it right there, up and over. And also because of it coming here, I wanted to make sure it was glued down well. And then I have these pieces. Now this is the last bit of some stamps that I had ordered from Etsy a long time ago, and she stitches on fabric. It's the last piece, so I'm going to have to start doing my own. Meh. No, don't make me. Yeah, so I can do it. I'm just lazy. Why not? Why not be lazy? Okay. Let's get this guy down. Okay. Here we are. And this is just a digital that I've had in my stash. And I just inked it up real good. This. Put it down. I gotta play with my sewing machine because it's acting up on me. I think it's the tension, but I am not positive. It could be the old thread that I have in it too. So after, watching some videos and stuff, yeah, you have to have a good quality thread. And I was trying to use some older thread, but that doesn't always work right. So let's see what comes in this one. Okay. All right. We got that part. Now I want to put the topper on the tag here. And it's just backed on music paper. When I made it, I just did scraps and put it on there, and then I added the tape. And I thought it made it look really cool. And I should have gotten my stapler out before. Sorry for the arm. Okay. So I inked up the piece of muslin that I found in my stash in my old sewing box. I have a good size hunk of it, and it's pretty heavy, so I was very thrilled to find that from ages ago. I mean, years. I even found a pattern that was cut out, or almost all cut out, in camouflage that was to be one of my boys' outfits, and I never got it done. Okay, yeah, my youngest boy just turned 43. That, if that tells you anything. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. Durr. Okay, so here is the pocket. There we are. We can just put it right about there, and if it sticks up a little bit, that's fine, but it doesn't really stick up that much. But it's kind of scrappy looking. So there is another page with the pocket right here. Cool. Okay, now what I want to do, we still have some time. I didn't know if we'd have time or not. We still have some time, so I want to get the spine covered. Let's see, I'm going to get this in half and see whereabouts it will hit on both sides. Yeah, I think that looks about right there. Okay, so I'm going to put it down, hold it down, and I'm going to glue this. Actually, No, I think I will use my PVA glue. I have this big bottle of it that I use for bookbinding and stuff too. And in fact, that's what I put in to the search on Amazon when I got it, was bookbinding glue. And it does an amazing job. An amazing job. Okay, so I'll bring this up. That is right in your face. Sorry about that. I just I don't think properly. Okay, there we go. And if it sticks up on the top and the bottom, that's fine with me. I have no problem with that. Okay, now let's turn it over and do the same on the other side. And then I want to put the lace on it. Right here. Okay. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. Now let it dry like that before I start opening and closing. That's why I wanted to do that page first, because I thought, no, I want to make sure that it dries on its own. Okay, now here is some lace, actually from a doily. It's from a large doily, and I just cut it to size. Yep. So, and I just inked it a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to use PVA, because then it won't show a whole lot. It'll dry clear and not shiny like the Fabrifix would do. Okay. Over. And the reason why I put the muslin underneath was because I didn't want the paper bag to show. So, yeah, that was the reasoning for that. Now I'm going to quickly get the other side done, and then I'm going to clamp it down and let it dry the rest of the way, and then I will let you guys go. And I'll probably do the journal cards in slow time, but then I will show them to you when we meet again. And when we meet again, we will be working on binding the board book journal. The Easter board book journal. That's my official name for it. So hopefully you will join me for that. Okay, I need to get a paper towel here. There we go. All right. Let's get that pulled off so I don't have a problem opening it again. There we go. Okay. Now, let's get that clamped. And I just use these little clamps from Dollar Tree. They work perfectly fine. They do exactly what I want it to do. Here and here. All right, there we go. So we got her all bound up, covered, got a page done in there. And we will do another page the next time we work on this. But the next time we meet, which will be on Monday, I will be, pardon me, tab binding with this fabric that I found in my stash in that box of many years ago. The Swiss Dot fabric. It's tan, but I had grunged it up a bit. So I'll be binding the board book journal with these pieces of fabric. So I'll show you how to do that. A lot of people do them after they've decorated in there because they don't want it to cover, any parts of the binding or whatever. But I don't mind. I don't mind, because what I'm going to be putting in there, it's not going to be like edge to edge or anything like that, because I have the pages covered with real pretty, not napkin, but tissue, different colors tissue. So that one, it's a different story for me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this inspires you to try something like this for yourself. And I will see you the next time around. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.